I'm a little disappointed in myself today. I forgot to bring my camera with me to Muscle Work to get my massage, so I totally missed that. But I'm gonna do some recovery right now. I'm heading to the sauna and I'm going in the ice bath. I'll film some of it. The sun, I feel like can't really say anything, but we'll do something in the ice bath and I'll set up the camera and try something out. Alright. Here goes nothing. Alright. Jumping in the ice bath, been in the sauna for a while. I don't know if I'm gonna push my limits today. We'll see. But we'll see. That thought process. Do I push? Do I not push? Who knows? I'm gonna go ahead and just see. So we got to go pulled up. It's like this week has been really good because I'm like pushing my limits, but within where I already was and taking that week off, having the awareness to know that like if I continue to just totally push, I'm gonna hurt myself, and that was one of the things that happened in the past. So I'm like very proud of myself that I made that adjustment. Too is the ice bath right now doesn't, I've been saying this for a while, but it doesn't bother me, but that's granted, you don't really know until you kind of get further on, but I feel like I can do this for a good amount of time right now. So as we get further, I'll see if now when I do it, I don't put my hands in that long because my wrist and hands to it. It takes a lot longer for that to get back to normal feeling, but everything else is fine. So like I can go in and out with my hands a bit. But what I will say is when I do those extreme numbers, my body feels fantastic. 6 of us in the sauna. So I've maybe had one person with me. That's pretty cool. One of the things I do now, like with the saunas, with the ice bath, especially like I don't even count it anymore. Like I don't even know when, like how long I've been in, if I look at time right now, I'm not doing anything. So I just go based on my body feels like if it's to that point where cool is shivering or I'm like, alright, it's time for everybody to come out and just listen. At this point, it's not just maintenance. How long do you think you're staying for?
Yeah, probably just 5 minutes.
Oh, I meant in Bali, but
Oh, no, I'm going back today.
Oh no!
I was only here for a week, but I'll be back again probably in 2 months.
I'll be here, brother. And then you'll always find me here. I can tell you that. I don't like my calling card here in the gym is, at home in the fitness, because I always have a form of how to recover.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, let's do this, let's do that. I went from the influencer to the chemist.
Yeah. The chemist doesn't sound too bad.
Yeah, the chemist sounds great. It's like literally all the friends, like, I'd say like, you probably got like 30, 40, 45 minutes getting out of here. Yeah. And like a good 25 are like my really good friends now. And then I had to take a big brother or uncle who will be like, you injured? We injured. Let's put ice, let's stretch, let's do this and the third. Because that's what got me back, because my technique sucks. it's a million times better than when I started.
Yeah, you get better faster. You're not just uncomfortable every day.
When I tell you, like, when I went back to Thailand, I got beat up a few times in the fights. But never mind, I'll take a bubble. And like, I step in the spar, they did better than me, I'm okay with it. But I went back and I was giving it back to guys. Coach Bella, he just speaks my language. He's like, yeah, that's
Real good at me.
man, like, when he speaks like what you need to do in a fight and why, and I'm big on the why.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh, Sergio goes in because of this. So I'm like, okay, I'll do that.
What I find here is you get corrected sometimes a lot more than in gyms in Thailand. In Thailand, they sort of just work foreigners unless you speak Thai.
Yeah.
And you're there for a long time. A lot of the gyms don't care about it.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Jump in? I got space on the side in case I always share. Yeah, I found that too. Yeah, they more like, they rather help you either you're here for a day or a week or a month.
Just give you a workout at home that
Yeah.
to the extent that you get corrected here.
And also super care, like when I first came in, like I probably didn't injure myself and they're like, you might need to relax. Like guys came to me and was like, hey, if you're taking all these classes, don't do the warm up after you've done one class. Go sit out and relax. Because by the time you're prepared, you're dead.
Well, I was in that Fairtex gym one time and the trainer had shin pads on and he was telling me at the start like, oh, when I kick, check, just check kicks and kick back. And then after like the second or third round, I checked one of his kicks. So I think he shifted off my knee and he was on the floor for like 10 seconds. But then when he got up the next round, he was just like this and he boom, trying to hit my head up with uppercuts. Like it was hard, like I could see in his eyes, he probably wanted to knock me out. I was like, oh shit, I'm sorry. You could tell he didn't like practice on the Western.
Yeah. It's very funny going through this, like, going through this experience for sure, man. It's like, I'm now training in like so many different countries and like, I'm better than when I started, but I'm terrible still.
What's your name, by the way?
Ross.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Thank you, brother.
Let's see,
help regulate the body, and then your endurance for your feet will become a little bit longer. Then you just jumping in and then keep going further, and it hurts. I got one guy who couldn't take more than 15 seconds for 4 minutes recently, and he had to sit up in his feet. And then so I was like, just take your feet up. And then after a while, you put it in for a little bit, it tingles, it comes out, but you stay in the ice bath. Mentally, you get to that point where, okay, I'm going longer or not. Your feet don't feel as, because when the sharp pain happens, your brain instantly goes into like freaking out. Like, oh my gosh, let me get up. So you take out the thing that's freaking out, give it a second, breathe, relax. Once it gets back okay, put it back in. Even if it's only 10 seconds. But that's 10 seconds more than you would have had. That's just, my highest number in there, 21 minutes. 21 minutes is the highest for my runs. And then I'll see whatever I do today, and I'm just going with my body flow. At this point, I'm not going for any more Ironman things, but my body, I try to listen to my body, so it's like, I do like the shiver aspect.
But is it true that for like most everyday people, if they try to do it, they get just the most benefits while doing like 2 phrases like 4 minutes? Is ideal?
It depends. So I geek out on this stuff, so like I'll read these big dissertations on these and stuff. But I've seen some documentation that says that, and I've seen others that say something different. What I will say is what's consistent between all the research I've seen is that being in the cold drastically decreases inflammation this period, enhances endorphins, drastically decreases the inflammation throughout the entire body, and then increases endorphins, and then like overall mood and everything else. So those things are the ones that I kind of more like put into our process. Then like for some professional athletes that I watch that do this, that's when I learned the trick of like instead of tipping a body part, dumping your whole body, putting your head, because your head is the temperature regulator of the entire body. So it's less of a shock.
Most of the time.
Correct. Everyone goes to the difference. Right? So it's like,
but other than that,
go ahead, I'm here. I'll talk you through whatever time you want. Let me know. I'll help you get there.
I would love for it to be a bit deeper because I'm quite tall.
Then do what I'm doing. Just duck down deeper.
Yeah. It would be like amazing. Like here, the sitting thing is just like this.
Yeah, that's why my back is on this side, and then like I make sure my knees are like touching with those like that's what I would tell you not to do.
I usually do.
Yeah, I would say not to do because now your body is like, especially if you have a feet thing, is prepared to be shocked versus like if your head is the one that's shocked and your temperature, your internal temperature went down, it's less of a shock to your feet.
Alright.
Gotta be over 10 minutes, I'm starting to feel cold. 10 minutes is when I start to feel cold. Take a nice deep breath in, drop yourself in, and then take a nice slow deep breath out, and then keep your breathing controlled the whole time, and I'll talk you through the rest. Whatever you want to do, I'll talk you through the rest.
Nah, that's okay. But it's nice to ask questions.
Now for sure, man, I'm here. Like I said, one thing I get back, man, is like that recovery, and especially here, this is like my little sanctuary, as you can see. It's my little sanctuary. There you go. There you go. Give you issues like when you're in your long or no?
I think so.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Yeah, like for me, if I do 12 minutes, my joints and my wrists and fingertips start to
okay-ish with the feet.
Yeah.
Usually it gets there very quickly. Now I think it's a bit warmer
Yeah.
than usually. Because sometimes it's like 4 degrees or something. But
Yeah, I love my nails are my favorite.
I'm curious.
In Thailand, I went to a place and it was like either 2 or negative, so I can't remember what it is. But I did like 10 or 11 minutes. And then ice on the top and everything else. And then I just literally said to myself, like I was at that point where I'm going to get out. And I was like, no, I'm going to get to my goal. So I just relaxed. And I went to that place thankfully. That's the key. It's like when it's hurting, when you're getting that needle pain. To like if you want to do the endurance side, take them out. Once you feel better, bring it back in, and then just go piece by piece on that. And what that does is that's going to drastically help your feet to be like, okay, I don't mind the uncomfortability.
Unfortunately, because I live in Berlin, unfortunately, there I don't have like an ice bath at the gym or something, and I'm not a guy who would do it like in the bathtub or something at home, So I'm actually leaving Tuesday now after 3 weeks, but I tried to at least here take advantage of it.
My wife and I were talking about we have sauna blankets because we live in New York City, so you don't have enough space. So we have sauna blankets, and then she's been sending me the sauna, the ice bath thing, and then I might just buy and just put it on our balcony. Unless I pick a gym that has it, I feel like there's a ton of gyms that do have it in New York. I just never looked because I wasn't in shape prior to this. What's up, brother? How are you? Alright, man, I'm just recovering, brother. I'm trying to get better, little by little. Yeah, man, just chilling, just keeping it cool.
What brings you here from New York?
I just decided I was gonna take some time and just improve my home myself. And me and my wife went around Asia for 3 or 4 months. And then she had to go back home because she works an in-office job. And I was like, I'm not going home that fast. So I'm doing another 5 months left. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I just want to see, where I can, with consistency and dedication and strategic planning, how far I can, adjust myself and, push my body and get to that next, especially I'm not in my 20s. allowing getting change to my routine and just accepting it. So, which turned into me having the beach workout yesterday, and then all these random things going on yesterday. And now I'm hoping green light, fully recover. So that's nice. Tomorrow we're gonna let it fight tonight. We'll probably be out the way. We'll get up early. I've been on 2 classes. Don't let you create that. I've been on 2. And then Monday, Tuesday, the next day, I'm gonna be doing other ads and other routes and stuff. So what I want to do is get up at 7 a.m. to train. Do like 7 a.m. class, 8 a.m. class. I'm gonna cut it so that way I can have enough energy and time and effort for what I promised I'm going to have. And the rest of the week, I'll look forward to like adjusting and go from there. But my new thought process and where I'm at now is like Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, I will be getting after the week. Not that I can't, like I still can. Build up that endurance to be able to keep going. But I want to see you I want to see you play out this for myself. So as much as this has been like great, I want to be able to get more flexible, and I want to be able to elongate my muscles and get more endurance on my muscles. So adding in the assisted stretching 6 days a week, and adding in the yoga is like big for me right now. Like those 2 things, a consistent month of doing those 2 should help me see like changes I like to see. Okay, well, let me go out. Then what else is there? Doing some more human interaction, but we got some of that coming up soon. So once that's done, the weekend after, I'm still something at the house. For all the guys, come over and we do a game night at the house. And this weekend coming up, me and Pinto are gonna go shopping and go to like movies. We're gonna go to business places and find some wrestling nerds. So it's nice. That's what I was trying to house. I'm enjoying it. It's fine though. Like I'm not in a space where I feel like I'm dragging it, man. You got to get up when I'm cold, so I know it's cold in here. And you're hopefully you help me stop the sugars, but sugars are there. So one of the main things I'm looking to do right now is just like only stick to my meal prep and then like approve food after my meal prep. I just want to see what it does. Right. Treating myself
myself in this kind of way can definitely help me to see what consistency and intention does. And that's like a really big part of what I desire here. And I think by giving myself a complete month of all these additional things will help me really focus on what just all these things come together to be, and then create my puzzle toward the end of this journey. Also with like making this decision to not train after mobility coach, because a lot of times I was just doing my massive recovery stuff on these days, but now I can integrate a few different things to be able to see it through. So yeah, I'm excited. I think on my personal side, right, like I'm enjoying everything from my physical, mental, spiritual, personal side of the moment, but making sure that in a week's time when people I care about I'm just reaching out to, just hold myself accountable in that kind of way. It's very difficult to do that 13-hour time difference, but I'm just at that point where like making excuses isn't enough. So you just kind of go like, alright, either I do it or I don't. And I'm at that place where like, I'm just gonna do it. So that's my next thing. 30 minutes.
Wow. Woo. It is raining. That's impressive. Cold as crap. Oh. Cold. But that was impressive. Alright, let me rinse off and then I'm going to sauna. Ring loss fighted soon, so let me start getting myself ready. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Made a new record! New record.